How attractive is this job?
It should be very attractive. I think that anybody, who would look at the recent history of the Browns and coaches and say to themselves, man, this, seems like a job destined for failure. But I think if you take a step back, you've got a great football leader now in John Dorsey, and you've got a great young roster. You think about the most important positions in sports. You've got your young quarterback in Baker Mayfield. You've got arguably the best young pass rusher in the league in Myles Garrett, who just set a franchise record for the most sacks through 8 games of a year. Denzel Ward is your young lockdown corner who has looked great out of Ohio State. He's the 4th pick overall. Everywhere you look on this team, it's first- and second-year players, very few guys even into their 5th or 6th season. So you have a young roster with a lot of talent on it. David Njoku's an ascending player. Larry Ogunjobi's having a great year for you up front. Jabril Peppers is coming into his own. So everywhere you look, you have a very talented young roster that is going to be together, the nucleus of which will be together for at least 3 or 4 more years, and you'd obviously like to extend those guys beyond that. So I do think it's an attractive job. I think they're going to need somebody who can come in and be so discipline-oriented and focused on all the details. And really the most important thing, I think, ultimately is you need to bring somebody in here who is the right guy for Baker Mayfield. I think you would agree we're seeing an absolute shift in the way offenses are run in the National Football League, and it started with Sean McVay, Andy Reid, Matt Nagy now in Chicago, what Carmichael is doing with Sean Payton down in New Orleans. That's the future of the NFL, and I think it will be important for the Browns to get somebody that can put Baker Mayfield, who is an ideal quarterback for that style offense, into that kind of a system going forward.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.